Oh my God. Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to volume 193, people.
Whoop, whoop.
I know, right?
Whoop.
This is Grown Women Gaming. I am your host, CHAREECE, for today, and we are back from our vacation, cause the holidays and family. So, we're gonna while we're doing our intros, we're gonna basically tell what we did on our vacation. Like, how get back to school. Oh, what did you do for your summer vacation? So, ladies, what did you do for your winter vacation? And we're gonna start with Miss Delilah.
Okay. Yeah. So for me, sorry, I just got a text message. I want to check it real quick. No. For me, it was cool. I mean, I got a chance to kind of see family. You all know that prior to now, I had been in Washington, so it's interesting now that going from not being able to see my family a lot to now having a house full actually hosted for this Christmas. So it was nice to just see everybody in the same room, got all the feels. It was a lot of fun.
You missed the snow though.
I did miss the snow, but I don't miss the snow.
Seattle got
yeah,
right?
a ton of snow. Yeah, like about 5.5, 6 inches, something crazy like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, after being there, living there, and receiving that snow, I'm cool. I was great. It was like 77 degrees. You know what I'm saying, on Christmas Day. It was beautiful.
Yeah,
It was nice.
It was nice. It was real nice. I mean, shoot. Yeah, let's see what else did I do. I played a couple games, finished Halo. I feel like I did that prior to, and then started jumping back into
before Christmas.
Yeah,
break?
I think because I know that right when I think like at the right after our last episode, I think I had like a couple days on it because I know throughout the break I had was working on stuff around the house, so I'm like I knew I wasn't like playing the game all the time. Even though they did have the event and I played every single day in order to kind of unlock everything in the Halo event. So I take that back. Maybe it's accurate. I think that's it. I think that's all I want to mention at least.
Oh, okay. All you want to mention.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to keep it gaming related. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Did
right.
you get any good gifts?
Oh
I'll
yeah.
ask that.
Oh man. So yeah, my husband, he knows me,
Mm-hmm.
and so he got me a lot of like he got me the Psychonauts 2 hoodie. He got me a what is it called? The little metal wall art displays.
Displays, because I got one
Yeah,
too.
he got me
okay.
the Halo displays. A bunch of other. They got another Psychonauts 2 shirt. He just I like that kind of geeky stuff, so he hooked me up.
Can't wait to have somebody do that shit for me.
It's coming. It's coming.
I know, right? What's coming? It's coming. Yeah. So, LBOOGIE, how was your vacation?
It was cool. Like, it was nice. My dad and my lovely daughter tried to do things on Christmas to make me feel special and show appreciation for all the stuff that I do for them during the year, which made me feel nice and warm and fuzzy.
Yeah.
The little lady has a little waffle maker, a little mini one, and she calls herself making waffles, I too was able to finish Halo. Fantastic game. Like, y'all know I don't finish games. And I finished Halo. And I'm not even like a diehard Halo fan. So like that should say something, because people try to, I think, negate your opinion if you're an Xbox player, right? But I was never really a big Halo person. But I really enjoyed the story. I thought that it was a refreshing take on Halo, kind of to reboot the franchise. Like,
that's what it felt like.
Yeah, I felt like this was like 343 saying, okay, this is our Halo. This is us. We're moving on now with our Halo. So I liked it. What else? I didn't go anywhere. Didn't do much because Corona, but yeah, it's cool.
All right then, Miss Lady, how was your winter vacation?
It was alright. I made pot roast for the first time. It was pretty good.
Oh, what did
Yeah,
you
we
put in it?
didn't
What
talk
did you how to
about
make it?
food.
I
we
used
didn't.
slow
We did. We
cooker.
should have.
Yeah, I really didn't get much on Christmas because I you know me, I don't be down like that. But this year
Yeah,
was
but we
like
got you on your birthday.
Yeah.
Talking about your birthday.
Yeah,
Your birthday's
no.
real close.
Yeah, I really wasn't tripping. I gave my uncle a nice wallet. I'm preparing. I know I'm late on my gifts. I'm sorry. I just got life and everything. I'm making packages for the ladies, and with me and my care packages, I just don't want to toss some shit in there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I wanted to, and this is if anybody knew or anybody got a care package for me, like way back when. I wanted to be personal. I wanted to have a bunch of stuff, and I wanted then when you open it up, it'd be like, oh, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean?
That reaction.
So that's what the reaction. That's what I like. More giving than receiving, and I'm okay with that. The Christmas gift I gave to myself was like put some money in the savings. You know what I mean? That was my little gift. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the bills was paid, and I had a good meal. You know, I'm simple.
I'm still waiting for my apron picture. I'm just saying.
Man,
Oh,
I got you. I got you. Just I gotta get an outfit to revolve around the apron, and then I gotta pick a recipe.
You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? It's got to do a fit.
oh,
Gotta
she
be
had to
right.
plan a whole little.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a whole
Right.
photo shoot in the kitchen in the hood with the apron, making some off the Fallout cookbook. You know what I mean?
I know, right? Like, come on now.
It is going to be the GWG apron, right?
Oh,
Shameless
I'm gonna have that
plug.
for the OnlyFans. I'm gonna have that for the OnlyFans.
Patreon, here we come.
Okay, yo, I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna tell you what I've been playing. We knocked 3 games off this
3?
past-
3,
Yes.
wow.
So the first game, as you can see, the lovely gameplay of me playing Far Cry 6. LBOOGIE played a little bit with me, and we had fun. I still hate that we can't equally progress through the story.
Yeah.
They
Playing
still
these
got that mess
missions.
going on.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
like so bad. Like I can get, and it's weird because like they give you like these dollars that you can spend on like special stuff, but you get like $10. Like I had spent like a half hour playing. We did this whole ass mission and it gave me $10. I'm like, damn, I feel
You feel
Please.
broke, huh?
yeah.
I don't even. You know what? At the point, I wasn't even worrying about the money. I didn't realize about how much money I had towards the end of the game, and then I started spending it because I was like, at one point playing this game, I was underpowered like a mug. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I had to go hit up them checkpoints and them strongholds and them air bases so I could be able to catch up because I was doing level 12 missions and I'm a level 8. So like,
Yeah.
but I
Like you
completed-
definitely got to be whatever level that they show, like close. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, I can't be 4
Within
behind.
2 levels.
Yeah,
At
I would
least
say
within
within 2.
typically, right?
I
Mhm.
would say, yeah.
So I was like, but I'm determined. I wanted to finish it. I don't care. Look, other than Far Cry 3 villain, this number 2. This number 2.
All right.
This number 2. This is number 2.
Nice.
And what's
I just
the
want
other
to play
game?
just
Oh,
because of him. So is that a good reason to play?
Oh yes, he did his job. He did that.
Okay.
Okay, well I'm gonna pick it up next time I see it on sale.
Yes. So hope maybe it might be coming on Game Pass pretty soon. But
all right.
Oh
You
yeah,
never
we gonna
know.
talk about that. We gonna talk about
that.
Right, right.
We're gonna talk about that. The next game that I did play was that I beat was Forza Horizon 5. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I
I
remember
remember.
Hall of Fame.
Mhm.
I-
You're not gonna do Hall of Fame challenges though?
Man, I uninstalled the game, so maybe.
Okay, yeah. Well.
Right.
Because you
That's
know
a
me.
step, right?
That's a step.
for lady. Yeah.
Yeah. I really enjoy that. That game's so fucking beautiful. That game is so beautiful. I think they did better with the character customizations. I still didn't get the horn that I wanted, that I got the last game, which is the Microsoft XP shutdown car horn.
Yeah.
So when you hit it, be like that. I didn't get that. I'm pretty bummed out, but I'm glad I got Hall of Fame. That's a lot of races. And for a person that doesn't drive or doesn't have a license, it's a beautiful experience for me. And people don't understand that because like 95% of the people's adults got a license, you know what I'm saying? And for me that doesn't have one, this is like the closest experience to like what it really feels like to drive these particular cars. You feel me? So it's basically,
and that's how I feel about Far Cry, you know, because I don't get to shoot people like that. So this is like the closest thing I get to, you know.
Like the closest.
Oh my God.
It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. I mean, this is
I
what
don't get to
video
snipe
games
people
do.
from the building, you know. I don't get to.
This is what
Lady can tell you, she was like, oh.
I'm like, I got this. I've been playing for a week straight. I got this. I'm sneaking around the corners and shit, and she gonna be like, boop. I'm like, damn, what happened? Oh, she all the way in the back with her sniper. I said, oh, that's your build. My build was like AK SMGs, you know what I'm saying, rocket launchers. But she was like sniper heavy. So,
but it worked well, right? Because you
yes.
had one person coming in, and I was watching behind her, you know, popping folks off.
Yeah.
Lord.
So,
Okay.
I think with Forza Horizon 5, I can't wait for the next installment.
Cool.
It felt good to complete that game. Third game, everybody know, is Halo Infinite. I'm gonna be completely honest. I enjoyed the story and I enjoyed how it looked. I like the weapons conversation with the pilot and Master Chief. I just felt that maybe the last hour and a half was like a little bit of a drag for me.
Yep, I would agree.
I'm gonna keep it.
That difficulty spike. Oh my God.
Yeah.
See, and
it just felt like they was just throwing everything at you to throw everything at you, you know, like because it was the end. I'm just like, yo, this shit is hard.
It was like
unnecessarily hard. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like it. I don't know. Maybe they should have changed the structures in between them last, you know, area that last a little bit. But yes, I'm playing on normal and I'm going through this towards the end, and I'm like, they really bringing everything they got.
Right.
And if you have hunters there,
oh, it's a wrap.
Look,
Hunters,
look.
man.
If you got hunters,
I told y'all, yeah.
there was a couple of hunters back there towards the end. I'm like, God, you don't know how much I chased around in a circle.
Right. Yeah.
On the last two bosses.
Using that grapple hook, like,
Yo, me and my grapple hook are friends now because we bonding. We bonding. We escaping death and we exploring the world. I love it. That was the only thing I used through like my special abilities. So, but other than that, I really did enjoy the game. We also played some multiplayer Halo. So
tons of that.
Tons. I think a 40 on the season pass. So, and LBOOGIE is she got the fire flames on. So,
you finished the season pass?
No. Well,
yeah, for me,
she did. Not yet, but I'm getting there.
I bought some levels just so people.
Yeah, I bought some too. I finished it too, but
because I don't play as much. Like Stitch's ass is already like 92.
Yeah,
like I don't play like him, and I'm like, you not about to have the flames, and I'm not. So
right.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, with Destiny, this is weird. It's like, well, the people I play with, they'll clown me of my basic skins, cause I ain't gonna be like spending like $30 on some skins and some pineapples.
Look at Cheree's face.
I'm just saying. I think the cat ears was like that was it.
Yo, them cat ears was the best.
I had to get them.
Everybody named Mama got them cat ears.
I regret not getting the Iron Man color too. Ugh, I'm so salty about that one.
And
considering
even
my favorite color is red, it's like
Anubis one in the beginning.
I know, I'm Anubis.
There is some things that they need to fix in multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna. I think they improved better on the leveling system just a little bit. But I don't know. I just think that the crossplay is killing me because PC players have such an advantage versus people from console sometimes it gives them the advantage in the game, and I don't think that's fair. You know what I mean? I don't know, something between the hammer and the sword. I don't know. It's like I ain't got enough range, but they got all the range. I'm like,
range. That sword is OP, man.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
telling
very
you.
OP.
Well, yeah, because like yesterday, and the person had to be on PC because just the way they was moving was just too precise, right? Like this dude came around the corner, like did like a 180, and I'm like, no one with a controller is gonna be able to do that. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
And then that launch with the sword is what gets me. It's like they got it covers so much distance with that launch.
But when I do that shit, it don't
right.
Do it.
It's
don't
like
do that.
How you block I got the hammer, you got the sword. How my hammer get blocked and you hit
that
me?
Yeah, I don't get that too. Like how the hammer is getting blocked by the sword.
Cause I don't know, cause like we was like, I don't know. Fiesta's fun.
faster with the sword.
Yeah, so I guess that's it for me. That's all I've been playing.
Right, but if I hit you with the hammer, Delilah, and you coming at me with the sword, I'm squishing you.
Yeah, that's true. It's like rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, you're right.
Right. I'm telling you.
That's all I've been playing, man.
I'm about to complain to Halo folks. That's the only thing, the only issue, right?
No, anti-cheat. If you want
anti-cheat, and I need some new maps.
Oh yeah.
I'm already tired of these maps.
Oh, that was quick. Well, not really.
Well, you know, but you don't really play the big team battles either, right? You don't play those.
We don't play.
Right?
They only got 2 maps for those too.
I only saw one.
I was trying to add to the total.
I only saw one. So, but yeah. So on my winter vacation, what did I do during winter vacation? I don't know. I play Halo, but I did not beat it. I'm like the only one who has not beat it. I'm like so close, but like lady said, those bosses are like on OP for no reason whatsoever, and I was getting frustrated, and I was like, you know what? Let me go cook dinner before I throw a controller. So that's what I did like twice. And it's always the damn hunters, always the hunters. And I remember I was playing one night when we was in a party, and y'all told me like, oh, go back and do some checkpoints so we can get the tank, and then you could take out that. That's exactly what I did, and I fangirl so hard when I blew that man out in that tank. But yeah, so I'm close to beating Halo. Hopefully I want to do it this weekend, so probably most likely tomorrow. That way I might play it on Legendary when co-op drops, but I damn sure ain't doing Legendary by myself.
I hope they have 4-player Legendary so we can like really make this like a GWG.
Yeah, I would love that.
That would be awesome.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Are we talking about GWG Legendary?
Yes.
But we were gonna do co-op, right?
Yeah, but if they have 4-player co-op and all 4 of us can play.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, right.
I'll do it. I'm down.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I'm ready for that one. Let me see. What did I play? Oh, my daughter wanted me to tell y'all that Boyfriend Dungeon is still the best game ever.
Oh my God,
That's what she played over the break.
That's funny. It's good. I mean,
it is. But other than that, I would just spend time with family. My favorite gift that my husband got me was the actual 2 sets. It's a little miniature 2 sets. I'm using it for our 3D printer at work. My computer here at the house if I ever feel like upgrading some stuff. But yes, so that was my favorite gift. So I wish it was purple, but it's blue side. But yes, so since everybody had a nice winter vacation, we're gonna move into our topics for today. And this week kind of started off strong, but also weird. Ubisoft Plus, which is their streaming service, not streaming service, but their catalog service to a certain extent, $15 a month, or if you get it for PC, is now coming to Xbox. You get their entire back catalog, and I think their upcoming games. But where the confusing part coming in, they announced that this is not part of Game Pass, but yet they released the Rainbow Six Extraction the same day, and that is on Game Pass, right? So this is a 2-part question, ladies. First of all, are we going to get this service? And 2, would this be better off if it went to Game Pass? Game Pass Ultimate, not regular Game Pass. Game Pass Ultimate, because that's the higher one. Whoever wants to jump in with this can jump right in.
Well, I feel like if we were to go ahead and get the service, right, and it did go to Game Pass, it would be like EA Play, where they would go, okay, well, if you just buy EA Play or whatever, if you have time on your EA subscription, we're going to add that to your Game Pass Ultimate. So I don't think that there'll be all this background noise. I don't think that it would be a downside to picking up Ubisoft Plus for Xbox, right?
Mhm.
And what's the price again?
I want to say it's 15 on PC, so I'm assuming it'll be 15 on Xbox. So
Oh, that's too much.
don't quote me on that.
Yeah, I feel like that's a little high for it to be on Xbox. But you do get a ton of games. But for me, I have most of these games, right?
Mhm. I have Ubisoft back catalog.
Right. So the back catalog really isn't the thing. The biggest part would be are they going to be doing day and date with Ubisoft Plus, right? That would be the turning point for me, because if they're going to now say every new game will be on Ubisoft Plus day and date, then you're like, cool.
Far Cry 6 is already on it.
Okay.
So that came out when? That came out this gaming season, right?
Mm-hmm.
You say it's
On
day and
default
date
game.
though, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, 15.
So it is day and date. Every new release still.
I'm like 98% sure it's day and date.
I mean, I'm just going off based off what Charisse just was reading for the Ubisoft Plus. I don't know for sure. I don't have Ubisoft Plus. But one thing I did find out that I thought was super interesting about Ubisoft Plus is that it supports cross progression, kind of like with Xbox Live. You know how
awesome.
you if you buy a game, Halo for instance, if you start on your console, your progression carry over. If you was to, let's say, switch to PC, right? You'll pick up right where you left off. It does a quick sync, and you get your save, and you continue. Ubisoft does the same thing with their program. As a fan, I feel like it's kind of like Charisse was saying, or one of you all about EA Play. I don't know. I can't remember which one of you all said it. With EA Play and how, because you got to think about EA Play started out like that too, where it was a separate service. So maybe this just the reason why they don't want to full blown join Game Pass. It's kind of like let's see how this go first. Let's see how.
You're right.
We have our separate subscription. Let's see if we get any spike as far as the adding it to console. See how that go, and then who knows, right? But as far as the pricing, I agree. I think that's steep for what you get. If you think about Game Pass Ultimate, you already paying that per month, roughly.
With more diverse games.
With a ton of games, by the way. I mean, it's way more than 100. They keep saying 100, but just because of marketing, it sounds better. But they closed in on easily 800. It's a crazy amount of titles in that program right now. So, when you include like back compat and all that kind of stuff, you get it. But one of those things is interesting to me is that, man, just the ramifications of what the industry is going to be like if it is eventually added. Like, the amount of value would be ridiculous if that happens.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that funny little Xbox Game Pass. I saw that. Called a meme that someone
that was I was
basically
like,
had everything in it. Talking about
how much was that?
Like
how much
HBO,
was it? I paid 50. That's a good. That's $50, $100 a month.
I feel like I missed that. I feel like I missed it.
It got buried in the thread.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Meh. I'll find it. That's pretty funny.
That was nice.
I wish I could see it because then I feel like I can't relate, but whatever. But I hope it does. That'd be awesome. But if it isn't, then I think I would hope to see some sort of price adjustment.
I am not worried about. Okay, it's a good thing for someone who ain't never played no Ubisoft games to spend. 15 is a lot, so especially with I really would advise that for somebody who love them Ubisoft type games. Like, if that's the only thing they play, and that could be a good side thing for it. But like I said, I'm sorry, like LBOOGIE said, she said that you got most of the Ubisofts. I mean, we've been paying full price for Ubisoft before even this subscription started. So if I really want to play, a game, I'll buy the disc and, put it on my Xbox for a cheaper price. For example, I'm not going to pay $15 a month just to play Assassin's Creed 3. And then another layer of that is what are they going to put in the catalog? They say the whole back catalog, everything. Is everything?
That's okay. So if that's the case, that's with all the Assassin's Creeds, Splinter Cell, Prince of Persia,
Dead Space,
Far Cry. What else is there? What else does Ubisoft have?
Wait, that's not Ubisoft, is it? No.
Which one?
I said Dead Space. I think that's EA.
Yeah, that's EA.
Yeah,
that's EA.
So
now,
what I mean, if I ain't played the backlog with what they serving me for $15, that might be interesting to me. But I know I don't play the game. The Division.
I added that photo, Delilah, for you.
Okay, I'll check it out.
So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm more excited about Extinction going on Game Pass day and day when it comes out on the 20th of January. If y'all don't know,
I need to go ahead and download this game.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, it's 3-player.
I don't like the 3-player thing. They need to stop that.
I know, but but we played me and you, Boogie. We played the demo. It came out like a couple of years back.
Yep, it was fun.
It was fun. You got to coordinate, but know it's fun.
But that's what I like about Rainbow is that you have to be like way more tactical, right? Like I love that part about Halo. I mean, not Halo. About Rainbow Six, that you have to be so tactical with your game plan. So I don't know. I think that's why, and I'm sorry, lady, but I think that's why I always had an issue with Call of Duty, is because it was just like we just running around shooting. Like
I know, I feel you. I feel you. That's pure strategy. Call of Duty team deathmatch is pure violence. Right. Pure violence. Ain't nothing tactical. You want to play now. You can play Search and Destroy,
right?
But that's even that is not as tactical as you saying capture the bomb at the chalet at Rainbow Six Siege. So I'm more excited about that because it was in the back of my head, and I was just like, something's coming. So for that to be on Game Pass, I'm gonna download it. I'm be waiting, and we gonna play this. We gonna play this, and I'm ready. And with Ubisoft,
are you already discussing this on Game Pass? Because if it was,
oh no, I probably would have been ready anyway because I liked Rainbow Six. Like me and Lady used to play all the time, but like you have to really have a squad because it started to get real toxic, and like if you came in and somebody was mad that you had their character, they would just kill you.
Yeah,
that is weird. Like
yeah,
like if you play like Rainbow Six and you put your mic on and they know you a girl, they're gonna talk all kinds of shit until you have to play better than them, and then they stop talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That's how it is. It's been like that since the moment of time. As soon as a female put their mic on, when it comes to a first-person shooter, tactical or not, that's the hate we get. And sometimes that shit was too much to the point. Be like, man, Elbow, I don't even want to play this shit. And
I mean, not unless you had like a full squad. If we had if we at least had 3 though, it would be four
would be 4. I would say 4.
Yeah, 4 was the best, right? Yes. Because then you only had to worry about 2 randos doing what they needed to do.
And we'll use them as bait. Like if y'all die first, that's your problem. You know what
I mean? Right.
So because communication is very important in the game. And the choosing your operators, you better know how to play with your operators. Don't be playing buck and you don't know how to buck. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm excited for this Rainbow Six Siege title to be on Game Pass. Something I'm definitely gonna get jiggy with, but it doesn't deter the fact that it's a Ubisoft game. So I hope there's not as much glitches. I hope it's not much game freezes. No strong lag outs to the dashboard. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
So, who's getting Ubisoft Plus?
I might not. It's a no for me, dog. No for me, dog. There you go. What about you, Delilah?
Yeah, I don't.
It just depends. Like the 15 is kind of
it's a lot. It's a For me, it depends. I got nothing. Like, because Lady made a strong point. We've already played a lot of the catalog.
Right.
I mean, almost every game in their catalog, we likely have tried it or
finished
whether whether it be the Far Cry series or Assassin's Creed. Like, I don't know. For me personally, I'm like, if it happens, cool. I can convince some, I game share. So I can convince my game share partner. Y'all all know who that is to get it, and then I'm good. But
She said her game share
partner. Yeah, I'm gonna call my daughter that from now on.
Right.
I'm low key considering it because I do have the Assassin's Creed divisions and all that. So in the future it would be beneficial, but right now it's not. Maybe when they do announce what's coming out this year, I'll be more tempted to get it. But I'm thinking about it. But yeah. So, what you got, Boogie?
No, I was just gonna say, like I need to hear the price point, and then I still probably won't buy it until there's a game, right? That I want. So,
second part. Well, actually, this might be fourth part. What if it's added to Game Pass this time next year? They like, we're adding Ubisoft Plus to Game Pass. It's part of your subscription now.
Then it's business as usual, man. It's business as usual because we already taking advantage.
As long as they're not telling me they were trying to charge me $20, because I let you know right now, Hulu is about to get on my damn nerves.
Girl,
they sending me notices every other month talking about we upping the damn price. $5 here, $5 there. I think
it went up at least 4 times last year.
Yeah, I'm like, what y'all doing? Now they're like, well, now we're including Disney Plus, and now we're including ESPN Plus. That's all well and good, but you charging me more. So for somebody that don't,
you gotta. Whatever you offer in your services, they got to be really special. Like paying outside of your initial budget, especially with video games, because Game Pass and PSN, they're solid. You know what I mean? But when you add stuff like EA Play or Ubisoft or any outside publisher's own subscription company, your catalog got to make me be like, I'll buy it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, for example, Bethesda, I ain't gonna lie. If Bethesda had their own separate service, I might cop it because you know what? I'm a fan of the Elder Scrolls.
But they're huge.
Yeah, but
they on Game Pass, so.
But I'm speaking on a sense like if it wasn't,
if there was a separate,
it was a separate entity like Ubisoft Plus, and because of my preference of what I like in games, that will be warranting the $15 a month extra. As a separate service, because that's the games I like. But with Ubisoft, even though I do enjoy the games, I feel like I play so much of it when I'm paying my money for it, for me to pay another $15 just to see it on my catalog, on that catalog. So I'm like,
I can see if this deal was somewhat better if we got discounts on Ubisoft games and DLC.
And if they're gonna shoot some discount, they might as well just move it to Game Pass.
Because that's what EA Play does. You get discount on their items for DLC and stuff. So I think this is probably a topic we'll probably revisit in the future when this gets more established and
we get like a definite price range as well.
Yes. But yeah, so we'll keep an eye on this. We're gonna table this for now, and we're gonna come back to it later on in the year. Now moving on. Sad news, ladies. Sad news. E3 is back to being an online event. Officially, we're gonna go with the official for this hot second, because of COVID concerns. As TikTok says, the Omarion variant is acting a fool. So because of that, they have decided to move it back to online. Now, unofficially, this is with a grain of salt, so please take this how you want to. Nobody wanted to do it. Big publishers had got more press and PA from their online events, and so they just didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I feel like it was a cop-out. I feel like we had already heard whispers that it was up in the air anyway. And then I know I sent y'all that tweet from some insider. I can't remember his name at the moment, but he's like, he had already been told that they hadn't secured their dates with the LA Convention Center yet. So it's like, is it really because of this, or were y'all already not knowing?
Like they probably weren't
no.
ready. I mean, that's the
Right.
only thing I can think of.
Right.
So I'm a little bummed about it. I was looking forward to this, to having some sort of event, in-person event, this year. But at the same time, I understand. They have to do something with their online option because it was just,
Yeah.
I mean, Summer Game Fest, Keeley's Part 2, whatever you want to call it, was way better than what the ESA was trying to do with their event. And to me, that speaks volumes, and it should make them worry if they want to continue doing this, right? Should make
you notice he tweeted right after,
immediately after. He didn't wait an hour. He didn't wait an hour. He like, yo, 20 minutes. Boop.
Yep.
Like, so
now that you say your event is online now, okay, don't forget my shit.
Right.
It's gonna be there.
What they doing it to? I'm like, yo.
Right.
Right. I was surprised the timing, just the sheer timing of that tweet of the Summer Game Fest right after that ESA E3 article. I was just like, wow, this didn't even wait. Just like bump it. Look, we doing our show, and that's what you're supposed to do. It's your business. And when it's competition like that, you be aggressive. And so
I'll give him credit. I'll give him a little bit.
A little bit.
Right.
A little bit.
Yeah.
He getting his hustle on because that was
right. I mean, you can't. That's one thing you can't knock, the hustle, because I mean, that was some petty. That was a little petty. I'm sorry, it's a little petty. He could have waited like
an hour.
Waited, not me.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. You got to be aggressive. So I understand it. I completely understand it. But it's just like, I mean, come on. People ain't even finished breathing yet, talking about, oh no, and then it's like, oh, but they got Summer Game Fest, like,
right.
So
it makes it so bad. I found out about Summer Game Fest before I found out about E3. Yeah. That's just how quickly
it was.
Yeah. It's, I don't know.
Okay.
How many years has to be doing this?
What, E3 or
Summer Game Fest?
3. He started like
about 3 years.
Yeah.
It was a slight overlap.
Which is like crazy to think that we've been dealing with COVID for almost 3 years.
So yeah.
And apparently we still gonna be dealing with it, but that's.
And I remember. I'm sorry to sidebar, but I remember when this shit first started, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna be wearing masks for like 2 or 3 years," and people were like, "Oh, nah, like, come on."
Shit. Anyway, okay.
I was like, man, you know what? That's a whole other conversation. As to why we still dealing with this.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there because I'm thinking about it. Okay. I said I'm not surprised, to be honest with you, because usually pre-COVID, it's like right now we would be talking, not even right now. November, end of November, early December, we will be like, okay, this is we gonna start our storyboards and our brain camps and everything. What we gonna do, who's gonna be there, the rooms, the hotels.
And I think that's why they had to finally say something, because it was probably the industry folks that were like, are
December and January are E3 planning months.
Because,
I've been doing man. I mean,
we planned in November. We think about it.
I've always planned it in November, like November, December. I plan.
Like so right now, yeah, I agree. We prepare early, or just at least think about it. And then we already have the initial steps by January. We already got at least the hotel, at least. Yeah. So when they don't have nothing popping up in January, that was like, you know what? This is gonna go digital like a motherfucker. I'm like, okay.
See, was digital even confirmed by them? I heard that part wasn't even confirmed. Like,
or at least I did not see it. How about that?
Yeah, I haven't
tweeted like an official going digital.
Yeah, like I haven't seen an official, like, because E3 has their own Twitter account. I haven't seen or official ESA account. I haven't seen a specific. This is gonna be. We're gonna have an event. Like, I haven't seen them say, "Oh, we're gonna have an event" yet. I just seen them. I seen the media and the other outlets say that. Yes, say that it's gonna say right. I haven't seen an official statement.
Because I'm looking and E3 Twitter account hasn't said shit.
Right.
So their last tweet was June.
So right before E3.
Right.
So it's like, what's up with that board? Because if you ain't said nothing, done anything since June, I mean, are y'all still doing anything? Like, are y'all still? Because it's so easy.
Maybe they're waiting for the big three to come out and say what they're going to do first before they start planning.
You see, then they never did that in the first. They never.
Right.
I mean, they've been doing this for years, since forever. So I don't know.
You know, a lot of, and I'm
look
not
iffy.
trying to be
It
stereotyping
smells a
here,
little
but you know, a lot of
stinky.
older
Put it that
people
way.
can't switch to online like this as quickly as the younger generation can. So maybe they're still trying to get their feet underneath them or something, even though it's been like
Maybe. I mean, that's true. They could be like, because they're not able to put their finger on the pulse or not able to figure out the direction they want to go in yet. Maybe they're still trying to figure it out. But I'm like, y'all should have been thinking about this last year, like tail end of last year. They should have been watching the Game Awards, trying to figure out, okay, if we go digital, how are we going to have our digital show? Look at what these people, like, I could not have been on that board and not done anything. Like, that just wouldn't have been my story. You know what I mean? I would have been like, look, we're going to at least plan something out. And maybe they just haven't announced anything yet. And that's possible. It could be just these media outlets are shooting the article out soon or spilling the tea early. And then they just haven't got it finished planning it out yet. But normally they're on top of these things. Because when they had the digital event, they had the announcement out pretty early regarding what they were going to do. They knew they weren't going to do an E3. So they knew they had to do something. Because I bet you whatever Summer Game Fest does, they probably already planning that sucker out. Like they already figuring out, okay, what trailers can we show, what publishers can we focus on? Are we gonna have any demo releases, stuff like that? So they need to do something. And also that E3 app they had last year, I mean, come on, man.
Horrible.
I was excited and everything, and it just
I was.
Because
for
y'all that don't know, GWG was like media or whatever, and I was like, I'm still not able to see anything.
Yeah,
like it felt like we still weren't. It wasn't organized at all. Like it was,
we were more organized trying to watch the shows and the interviews and the panels than they were, because we was like, CHAREECE had this day and this person, and LBOOGIE had this day and this person, and we had our days and we had our studios to work with. But when you in a queue or you in a spot that is too full,
it was not pretty. I would rather they just did that shit by email. Like we could email them the questions, they could email us back the answers.
I mean,
that would have been simpler than that little website or whatever they had us going through. It was, I don't know, it was not well thought out. It was not put together. And we are somewhat tech savvy. Like, yeah, I'm not the brightest, but damn it, I know if Boogie and Delilah don't know it, then something wrong.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's caught me off guard. I could tell y'all now, like, just that announced, like, reading that from the media outlets that E3 is going to be digital kind of caught me off guard, because, I mean, I was already a lot, there's a bunch of other events that's happening. Like, I think you got PAX West still. They're having, like, an in-person I think they have an in-person event. You have another little, I think GDC was still trying to figure out whether they're going to have a physical event.
Didn't they have one like this previous week? What's the one we was looking at the TVs and the monitors?
CDC?
Yes. They just had that in person.
CES. CES.
So it's not like it can't be done.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's just you gotta have proper planning and the proper team in order to execute the plan. And so that makes me worried that, okay, I mean, because think about this. Just think about this for a second. A few years prior to reopening it up to the public, like they made a smaller E3 event, like where only media could come, and it was only like it was a fraction of the amount of people that they can go to this thing out. And I don't even think it was in LA. It was like in Santa Barbara. I don't know why I went to Santa Barbara, but I just know it wasn't in LA. It was like in one of the neighboring cities, and but it was a fraction of the size. I was like, they can even do something like that, but at least it'll be, the big three can do their presser events, and then you could just have small media based type interview sessions and stuff like that, just to have something. But not even that. And so I thought that, you watch the NFL on TV and you see people at the games and stuff like that. People out getting out there regardless. That's why I feel like the situation is not going to stop. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, I know it's like a ton of people, but I feel like there could have been a way for them to do it, right? Like they could have still had in person. Like
That's
I feel
what
like
that's what I was getting at. Really, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah. So it's
right, because I'm like, if they still able to have gun shows and everything else, I don't understand why they can't do that.
And
Like
music
you said, if they
festivals?
haven't, NFL, games and all that.
yeah,
have
some
everybody
sort
be
of,
vaccinated or whatever.
right. That's what I'm saying. They could do
checking
some
our
sort
bags
of
any damn way,
Yeah.
Making
do
us
a
have
vaccination
see-through
check.
bags and
I think
shit.
that's what the problem is. People do not want to enforce mask rules or check for vaccinations and stuff like that because they feel like you're infringing on people's rights.
And they don't need to. Okay, I'm sorry. Then they don't need to be there. They don't need to be there.
Because it's like, why other places are doing it though, Charisse? Like that's the thing. Like
it'd be different
big
if it wasn't
places
one
are
else
doing it.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
Like
I have to do it
if
at
the
work.
airlines are telling you that you gotta have it, then they can.
because if I can go to the Falcons game tomorrow. I mean, like, no, they ain't stopping that, and that's tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just feel like they either two things. It's they don't have anything to announce yet, and people are jumping the gun, or they just aren't prepared. Like,
right.
Let's go
to
with
me,
that
it's one or
one.
the other.
I'm gonna go with they're not prepared for 500 Delilah. Because I can just imagine like, going to E3 is in person. We all got our cards. We all going through security, and there's gonna be somebody in the back like, damn, that's fucked up, or damn, that's fucked up. You not gonna let me in? This shit look fake. Or, oh, I don't have my credentials, and they're like, we can't let you in.
Just think about how they do that credential check. They are very aggressive with the media.
Right.
Like, prior to
that could
opening
have just
up,
been one step of you
Exactly.
getting your credentials. Could have been you
Exactly.
submitting your proof of vaccination.
I
Like,
mean, we all remember
yeah.
that process of getting. I mean, you have to confirm
Right.
media
They
and
be
having
asking for everything and shit.
right. They practically wanted your blood type to get up in there.
Right. The last person you slept with and everything. Shit.
All right, first child. They were like, we need all this information and then
Yes,
some.
everything.
So yeah, we're just gonna go with they ain't not ready.
It sucks because I really was looking forward,
Same.
showing off the clothes that I bought during quarantine,
Okay.
and
Shoes
meeting
and all,
everybody.
girl. Hey.
And then have Thai food with the girls, or
A Korean barbecue.
Korean barbecue. Spend time and just talking stuff. We just gonna have to do it on our own and in our own way, because E3 ain't happening. Like I told LBOOGIE, I think was it yesterday or the day before, I was like, the last E3 we went to was it 2019. That was it.
Yeah.
That was that feeling we might not get no more. We might not get no more.
And I wouldn't expect to, because it's going to be different regardless.
Yeah.
But also that leads something else. Should we even be having E3? Maybe we should just do away with the name E3 and come up with a brand new name for it. And because we have
Summer Game Fest. I mean,
right.
like,
but we have such fond memories for E3, but we are never going to get that feeling back again. So maybe if we come out with a brand new event, and this is what it's going to be now, we can get new memories and new feeling and that new serotonin and stuff from that, because we're never getting E3 back, not how we had E3. And so say my child wants to go in the future, she's never gonna get the E3 we had, so why not just go ahead and give her a brand new name?
Your child gonna never get a chance to go to Toys R Us.
Right.
This is true.
So,
And I mean,
I ain't never been either, so
you're never gonna go to the same Disney that was Disney when we were little. You know what I mean? Like Disney is totally different. So I mean, I don't think it needs to change. I think it needs to evolve.
That's it. That's the word. Evolve.
E3 VR, you crazy. And they'll still charge you $250 for that.
They probably still they probably still would charge you $250.
And it's gonna be, and you got to
it
be
would
in the
still
queue.
stink. Okay.
You stupid.
No, you know what? I kind of want it to stink, and like with the VR, that way I can get the full experience.
Right. You get
Come
the full
on, man.
experience, right?
Come on, y'all doing too much. No, I don't want to smell.
I didn't say
spray
it.
of funk.
Yeah, just a little bit. Every 10 minutes that you're in it, you just get like a whiff or something.
That's an extra $50, y'all. That's okay. I got it. Yeah, I'm gonna miss how it was, because that's not gonna be how it is in the future.
For me, I mean, E3 had changed anyway. It had changed for me. Like I used to love to go for to play the games and the swag, and then the more and more I went, it was more about enjoying time with friends and eating great food and just the camaraderie of it all. Just being able to conversate with other people and everybody pretty much talking about the same thing. Because, I know growing up and even just in day-to-day lives up until recently, like I didn't have people that I could talk about games with locally, because my sisters don't play, my brother don't play like that, right? So going to E3 was a way for me to kind of engage and share those type of experiences with other people. And to me, that's what E3 had turned into, like being able to see people that I saw like every year, catch up and stuff like that. But I know I'm probably preaching to the choir, but whatever. So
Yeah. All right then. So for E3, maybe in a month or two something will be announced, but we'll see then. Moving on, our next topic. I added it late, so it's at the bottom of our notes if the ladies want to check it out. But it's a topic that's near and dear to all of us, and that is black hair in video games. We all know it sucks. Like we've all made that custom character, and all of us have either ended up with some ugly behind cornrows or a flat afro, or just went bald headed. Yeah, they all look the same. So this gentleman is making a open source afro hair library. That way any developer, indie company, whatever can use hairstyles.
API. Oh, that's so good.
Yes, for video games and stuff like that. He wants to release it June of next year, but he has some pictures. It's in the article, and this probably should have been a tidbit, but I don't care. I just think it's so awesome that this person took it upon themselves to do this, even though he shouldn't have to. Let's point that out. Again, he's doing this in his free time, I believe, to make these hairstyles.
That is so good.
Yeah.
Just so I want to kind of a plug in here, because I know like a lot of game developers use APIs in order to like populate their worlds, right? Whether it's clothing items, plants, trees, stuff like that, things that you can grab, let's say out of a database and just chunk into the world. It could be 3D objects, 2D textures. It's data banks for stuff like that. But that's that sort of content. Either you curate it from a third party or you start building up your own database that you use internally. So this is brilliant. This is awesome to have something like that for pretty much all the developers may be able to tap into that. Which means that if you make a good set of hair in this database, every game is going to be able to use that same mesh or that same 3D object on their characters in their world. So I think that's really, really, really good. And I'm surprised it hasn't been like done before or thought of before, because it'll even the playing field, right? You won't say things like, oh, EA's black characters look better than Ubisoft's black characters, or just this game's like Epic, what they use, Unreal Engine hair textures don't look as good as Unity's hair textures. That would kind of, like I said, it would even the playing field. So I think it's a huge opportunity there, and hopefully it comes to fruition. I know sometimes these things can be extremely hard to do, because you have to get 3D artists and other people on board to be able to make these assets, and so I hope we get to see a preview. I think by it being open source, you should be able to just jump in there and be able to take a look at everything that's in the database, or the API. But yeah, it seems like it'll be something cool for them to use, for developers to use when they're making their games. I mean, I like the screenshots.
I don't want to hear no excuses.
Yeah.
Like
facts, that right there. No, it should be. Then there will be no excuses.
Right. I mean, because honestly, I hope it becomes a thing where you're like, Xbox's hair texture looks better than Ubisoft's or whatever. Like, I hope that becomes a thing. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta get better than this shit.
You ain't lying, because I'm like,
I always remember us making characters, and all of our characters always end up looking the same.
Always looking alike.
Right.
Yeah.
The Division. Woo! We was twins.
We
had two sets of twins.
Right? Like, two of us had the one black person, and the other two had the other black person.
I was like, take a picture. I was like, let's take a picture. And then I'm looking like, damn, we all look the same. And
I mean, it's just like the simple fact that, I mean, people who are not with melanin don't think about it because you don't have to think about it, right? I mean, even lighting looks different on us. Light shines different on us than it does on lighter tones. So even that aspect of game character creation needs to get better. The lighting needs to get better on us because we look washed. The characters look washed out because of that. You know, so there's tons of things. And please hire us because we will help you with that shit.
Just something. Oh my god. Oh, remember when we did that when we played Red Dead Online and the characters we made on there?
Oh, Jesus.
CHAREECE. Them just look like slaves. Like
CHAREECE
fresh off the boat. Fresh off the boat. I think that's what I said too.
CHAREECE character had me dying.
Yo, we look fresh off the slave trail.
I'm still all I think about
They
is
not
CHAREECE.
wrong. That character was a hot mess.
There is a stream out there somewhere, y'all.
Oh,
Y'all
I got
need
it. I got a clip in I think in the Twitch clip. Yeah, a CHAREECE.
It was a hot mess.
Yeah,
Like I'm sitting at the campfire and I'm like just.
Yeah, I'll never forget.
But yeah. So we hope this comes into fruition, whatever. It was released. Yes, that right there.
Said whatever.
It's supposed to drop Juneteenth of 2023. So we hope this comes together. We wish him all the luck. He is recruiting black content creators, artists to help out with it. Texture, color, styles, whatever.
Which, by the way, I'm taking Juneteenth off as my personal cultural holiday.
Me too. You think I'm playing?
Yeah, taking it off.
Y'all remember what's the content creator that was doing this thing for Sims?
Mira.
Yeah. Let me see. He probably should partner with Mira because I'm pretty sure.
You know, on that article, they actually have her there.
Okay.
Like if you click on the article that CHAREECE put for the black hair, she's in here as one of the like little side notes. It says the modder who's bringing black culture to the Sims.
Yeah. My daughter, she's a major simmer. I don't know why she doesn't stream it. I told her to turn the mic off.
Gotta get them early. I'm telling you.
I know. But she has downloaded so many black skin tones, hairstyles, and stuff from that people have uploaded, and her people are gorgeous. Now it takes her some work to get it right, to tweak it how she wants it, but she does a lot on there. Her people are very pretty. She just loves them.
Look at these slave girls.
Yeah. So
we gotta put this clip in the chat so everybody can see this shit.
Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Let's see what we talking about.
I'm happy that people are making a step forward of making characters more look like us. Because y'all looking at the clip.
You see it, you're like, clip. Oh my god!
You gotta send the clip to the chat now so they can be in one with us.
I'm about to send it.
All right.
You know what? You should probably go ahead and post it on the GWG Twitter. But my character did look
like we just put like point of reference, and then let it be curiosity to other people, but our chat will understand what's going on.
Yeah. So I need more effort. You know what I mean? The thing about us, we're not all the same. And I'm tired of 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? And 4 different hairstyles. But let it be a Caucasian person. And they got like 20 different skins and 42 different hairstyles. But for us, we get like 2 and 4 or 2 and 6. And I love that people out there realize what's going on and they're making an effort to make a change of it. But I need bigger companies to be like, okay, if we're gonna have a game and we're gonna customize our characters, we gotta make the dreadlocks nice. We gotta make the braids nice. We gotta have the Spanish wavy. You know what I mean? This curly shit here. You know what I'm saying?
I had the edge of slave. You know what I'm saying?
With some gel or something.
Real? Like
the swoops,
baby waves or something.
Oh no. You know what? I would take a afro poof that is actually a poof. Like, I don't know. It's just, it just don't look like my booth.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so shout out to that. Hopefully it works out. So our
She
next
didn't want to say
topic-
fruition again.
fruition.
You gotta have to work on that one.
Our next
I love
topic
you.
is at the
She said, "I love you."
she better love me and all my weirdness.
And I think what always trips me out is I'm like, this lady's a librarian.
I am. I am.
And be the
Librarian of the year, bitch.
I know. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God, bro.
Jesus,
I love them so much. I love them so much.
Oh my God. See, now y'all know made me mess. Anyway, PlayStation. Delilah, I can't look at you right now. So
Don't then. I'm not gonna stop laughing until I feel comfortable.
Okay. At the some kind of conference they had this weekend. I don't know. CNET was there. PlayStation VR2 was announced.
CES, by the way.
That what she said. What she said.
CES 2022 at Las Vegas.
There we go.
That's a lot of.
That's right.
She's just gonna
My
make it
tongue
what you
don't work
want,
like
huh?
that.
Yeah.
Yes, what she
Oh
said.
my God.
Y'all, I read children's books, not adult books. Okay. We have
Okay.
simple words. Piggy and Elephant. Best book ever. But yes, PlayStation VR2 was announced. It is supposedly an upgrade from the previous PlayStation. Works with PlayStation 5, all that jazz. What are our thoughts on this? Because I am not a VR person. I do use it at work, but I do not have one at home. So I know Boogie has one. I think Delilah has one.
Yeah, I had the PlayStation VR too, but I gave it away. It's too many wires. Like, it was so many wires.
I know.
Honestly,
It's like you was
like-
hooking up a heart.
Yeah. And then like
Right?
all that shit had to go to the TV and shit. I'm like, look at all this shit. But so, I don't know. People were like, I saw Jazz tweeted, PSVR 2 is already better than
It
Oculus
is.
because you don't have to have
Well, I don't know
It
about
is.
all that. I
Facebook
don't know
games
about
or
all that.
Okay.
whatever, but like, I don't know. Oculus to me is still hands down the best VR out
Yeah,
right now.
same.
And solely because no cords.
Untethered. Yeah.
Untethered.
Same.
Right.
Yeah.
That part.
There's no cords. It's wireless. Completely
There's
wireless.
no cords, there's no camera, everything's self-contained. So you're good to go. You put the thing
That
on,
part
you're
right
good to
there.
go.
Yeah.
Right.
The
It has
other-
its own camera. Sorry, Delilah, go ahead.
No, I was going to just say PSVR 2. I did look into it because I appreciate VR for what it is. But they did get it down to one USB Type-C cord, which is awesome.
Yep.
That's like as if you was to take the Rift, not the Rift, but the Quest, and plug it into your PC for extra power. Like, because you can
Right.
do that now.
Yep.
So I think that's a huge step because I agree that 15 wires going to the headset was ridiculous. You had like a
But they still
spider
haven't
kind
said
of.
if you need a camera, right? They haven't said if you're going to need an additional camera for the
No, it
PSVR.
has inside. I think it has inside out tracking now.
Okay.
Like kind of like how the Quest has the little cameras. Yeah, I think it has inside out tracking.
Yeah, I noticed them joysticks look pretty similar too.
Yeah, they got. Yeah, they do that. You could tell they did some research. They borrowed some
Right.
things, but that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to evolve,
Right.
right? It looked evolved. It definitely has a higher resolution. My only gripe with PSVR2 is the fact that it's PlayStation 5 only,
Yeah.
because that means that people with PS4s won't have the opportunity to even try to be like, okay, well, let me upgrade the VR at least.
Which
It's
means
like, okay,
you're gonna have
well-
another push of people trying to buy PS5s to be able
Something
to
we
play
can't
the
get
PSVR
anyway.
too.
VR games, right. So
Go ahead, Delight.
ahead,
I'm sorry.
go ahead,
No,
lady.
no. Go ahead.
I don't have
didn't
anything
to
else
go-
to add beyond that. It's interesting to me. Like I said, the only major difference I noticed when I looked at the spec sheet was that it was just a higher resolution per eye. And then also though the single cable to connect to the PlayStation 5. I just hope that cord is super long because
Right.
otherwise,
Right.
you know,
You talking about
pull
10
your
feet, I'm gonna be like,
PlayStation off the
where am I going?
right. It
But
has
I
to
mean-
at least be 20 feet.
Y'all made it seem like, okay, you gave away your last PSVR, and say if I had like money, say I had money for VR, would you guys recommend me getting the PSVR?
Quest 2.
Quest 2, easy. It'd be Quest or Quest 2. If you can find a Quest, you can't find them now
because for one thing, all the games are there.
Right.
You have so many games that are already there. That was my other gripe with the PlayStation VR, was that it took forever to get updates on games, and it took forever to get games in general on the PSVR.
Okay, one thing I want to add too with Quest, and why I love the Quest, is because it also works with Steam VR. A lot of people don't know that, but you can use Steam VR as well. So it's so good. Like, you have the best of both worlds when it comes to the options. Because once you're able to plug it into your PC, and they went ahead and enabled that, it opened it up a little bit. You know?
Like, Delilah knows I love Beat Saber. And that was always my issue with the PSVR, is that it would take forever to get new songs, to get new stuff updated for PSVR, and the Quest was just getting all the updates first. So I think that for them to be successful with this second one, they can't just have their titles. They got to have access to all the other titles, because the VR space is growing just like the other spaces, right?
Yeah. So
you have to have access to those other games and be getting updates the same time, right? So if the Quest is getting an update, PSVR should be getting an update. And I don't know if it's the structure, the back end structure, that was making it take longer, but you have to streamline it to make it accessible for these developers to get those things out to your customers. Otherwise, my shit is just sitting.
Right. I mean, updates have to come through.
I don't want to be like the Switch, just literally wiping the dust off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
trying to make sure you charge it once a month.
Oh, I know, right? I need to make sure mine plugged in.
I mean,
it works. It works.
After Metroid's Red, I mean,
it's always dog ready to go, but they got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? So.
Stupid. It'd be dressed and ready, but nowhere to go.
That's me all day.
So, can I play my original PlayStation VR titles on the VR2? Since
they haven't said that.
Okay.
That I don't know.
Like, how long does it take for them to release games on VR for PlayStation?
Right.
So, shouldn't I have to? Would I be able to play my back catalog while I'm waiting?
I don't see why not. I don't understand why they wouldn't allow that. Like, I don't like how you're saying, like. I don't know. I'm just gonna say I don't know. Keep pushing.
Okay. All right. Anything else about PlayStation VR we want to add?
Okay. No, ma'am. I ain't got.
Are you all gonna get one? Like,
if I had enough room, if I had enough room in my room,
yeah,
I will get it.
Yeah,
I will definitely get it.
I don't know about that.
You gotta get a PS5 first too.
Man, I do. No, I'm not. No, I'm sorry. We were talking about VR. No, we're not getting PSVR. I said if I had room.
She said VR in general. You're talking about VR in general. Got you. PSVR2 is a no, because
it's a no, dog.
It requires PS5.
I will say that you might want to look into the Quest though, because you can do the Quest stationary. Like, you can just sit in your chair. You can turn it on stationary mode and just sit in your chair.
Yeah.
Oh.
I will. It knows.
I might replace that with the Steam Deck.
$300.
I might replace that with the Steam Deck and cancel my order because
that shit ain't coming.
Yeah, because my little $5. Fuck that. They can go get it back to me so I can put it towards the VR.
They might come, y'all. Stop.
It might release.
Hey, anybody got some VR headsets? Just hit me up, man. Oculus, not the PSVR stuff. We don't want that around.
Oculus Quest or Quest 2, because I think the Quest 2 is what?
Yeah,
$399. Right?
$399. Yeah.
That's not bad.
$299. They got tiers, right? They got a space. Yeah, you can get like.
And you might be able to find the original Quest.
That's better.
Yeah, I think they had some bundles and deals on GameStop too.
$299 right now. Best Buy has a Quest package, which has the all-in-one virtual reality headset stand and everything else for $313.
Ooh,
that's not bad.
Yeah, because that Steam Deck looking kind of like dismissible. Like I ain't getting no emails like, hey, we got your deposit, we might be delayed, or hey, it's almost that time to put the rest of your money in for the Steam Deck, and I ain't heard nothing. So
no, I'm probably not seeing that until next Christmas, honestly.
That's good, because They better not.
I mean, I just think
money.
the distribution is probably still issues with that as far as
Yeah.
getting ships and stuff because you barely get graphics cards right now. I mean,
Right.
so I don't.
Oh,
know.
speaking of graphic cards, I got something. They did the 3050.
Yep.
They did a show this week, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
CES, they announced the 3050, but then I heard that it's the price point that they gave is supposed to be the starting price. Like, how is that the starting price?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I remember Roby
wait,
tweeted about it. Like, so it's like starting price.
So they okay? Wow. They probably gonna do different RAM tiers or something.
Man,
Be like because you know how they can break it up by RAM size, like the card RAM. That's probably what they mean. So that's I don't know how I feel about that.
the 3050 Ti, that low tier, and then the high tier was that 3090 Ti. No, I'm sorry, 3090
Yeah,
Ti.
3090 Ti.
That's the new fire hotness. Excuse me, I kind of spit right.
I heard that it was
Fire
called
hotness.
Ti though, not Ti. I've been saying Ti forever.
Yeah,
but
it's Ty.
Ty.
Man,
Yeah.
it's to me it's Ti, so it's okay.
I've been saying Ti forever.
Me too, right?
Man,
Now,
I'm
who says that 3080 Ti? What? No,
Who says that? I never
Right.
heard nobody say that.
it's facts. Yeah,
So-
everybody I've heard say Ti,
Yeah,
but they was introduced on stage and said Ti. It's weird.
Who was on-
They probably want like 200. I'm saying 200, 2 racks maybe or more.
Oh, they want a lot for that. I'm telling you, for that 3090 Ti for sure. They want a lot for that. I mean,
So-
to me, it's top of the line.
But
It's like,
gonna
are
be
you gonna still be
everything
able? Are you gonna be able to buy it? Like, you can't find anything right now. It's crazy.
else. Not with no graphic.
I even
card.
had to go through somebody to get what I got.
Yeah, I figure that when the 3050 is they're gonna do whatever drawing, because I'm sure that's what it's gonna be, whatever drawing in the beginning. I'm gonna try to be on it, and then if I get it, whoever needs one, that's who I'm gonna put it out to.
Let me go ahead and put my name out there now.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, don't you have you have one bigger than me? I'm over here. That's
She said you after her.
you after me because
Oh,
I got 750 Ti. I ain't ashamed. I need my graphics. I am not ashamed. That's why lady don't play PC games. You know why?
Right.
Because I got a 750 Ti. I need to put something in that Ryzen 7 in the other room so we can get some, VR and some PC games popping. I can't even play Bulletproof, a game that Bethesda gave me because I ain't got the right graphic card.
I
was so
Oh
upset.
my gosh.
Oh shit, yeah. Bring it over here.
What game was that? Was it
Bulletproof.
Deathloop.
Deathloop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when
it
they
was
gave it to her, I was like, man, you need to go ahead and just slide that over this way.
I do remember
Honestly,
that.
because
Like, yo,
Boogie did
you
say
might as
that,
well
she
get the
was
one
like,
of us.
I'm going to slide it over here.
Man, I got it. They were like,
Let
you
me,
sure you
let me
got
sign into your account. Okay?
All right, ladies. We are going to get into our tidbits, but while we are doing that, can Lady get our questions for us?
I already got one. I already got questions already highlighted in blue. Hold up.
Cool.
Let me just
Cool, because I know we got some coming in.
we got some.
Always. Our first is rumor time. This is mostly just rumors right now. The first one is for apparently there's going to be a new Mario Kart in development. It was low-key announced. Some insiders. So yes, any thoughts on this? On a new Mario Kart for us, ladies? Game night.
Oh, yeah.
They ain't about that life. They is not about
They
that
need to
life.
come on. They need to come on. We just saying.
Quick
My shit got dust on it.
Yes,
When
ma'am.
did Mario Kart 8 come out?
The Mario
On the
Kart we
Wii
play
U.
now?
On the Wii U.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I think that's what she meant.
I said when.
Right.
I was trying to figure out when.
Oh, what's
Well,
When
that's what
did
I'm
it
saying.
drop?
It was on the Wii U. Mario Kart 8 was on the Wii U. Then when they came out with the Switch, they were like, oh, okay, well, we're going to make it deluxe and sell it to you again.
Gotcha. What was that? 2017, 2016, 2017?
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. Specific
enough.
date. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm ready for another one
It's time.
at this point.
It's time. And they better not reuse. Let's just know there's going to be Rainbow Road in there.
We already know. It has to be a Rainbow Road.
Yeah.
It's at this point, it is like mandatory that you have to have Rainbow Road. Not all of them, bitches.
No, I need all
Just
of them.
one. We need just one.
All, please. And add a new one. Make a new one.
Just add a new one. All this should be new levels. I want new levels, new carts.
Knowing
Baby
Nintendo,
Mario.
that's not gonna happen. They're gonna.
Right.
They might get. You might get two new tracks, but
I want brand new tracks.
I know they're gonna have that baby park, and I know they're gonna have Rainbow Road.
They say it's supposed to have a new twist, but they won't share
What's the
that
new
is yet.
twist?
They haven't shared what that is yet.
Well, I hope probably the next Nintendo Direct would probably happen, and then they'll do that.
So apparently, whoever this Toto person is, predicted that Nintendo could release or could tease the game as early as this year. But I mean, it's January, so
We got time.
do they mean
Summer, fall, probably.
right?
So
Hopefully, they do it around E3 time.
E3
Have
is
some-
not happening.
E3 is not happening, but I feel like
Digital.
that's still the time when we're gonna have gaming news.
yeah,
regardless.
it's still gonna be meaty and
It's gonna
juicy.
be the media news drip feed that we had like in 2019.
Yeah. It's just that we ain't gonna be like we're gonna be at home watching it, and it's just different experiences
Man,
this times.
I can't believe it's 2022. Like seriously,
I feel
Still
like we
dealing with this?
haven't, even had 21 or 22. Like
I can't remember anything about 21. Don't
I mean
ask me
20.
nothing
Yeah, I
about
was thinking
21.
2020, not 2018. Yeah, I know.
Too much happened in 2020. Not enough happened in 21.
Yo,
Right.
2021 was a blip, a fucking blip, like bloop. So, Mario Kart, I got it. When it's coming out, I need to see. It better not be the same. I'm telling you, LBOOGIE right now. If that shit look like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I ain't touching it. I ain't touching it.
There you go.
You're not gonna. 2022 is the year that LBOOGIE is not gonna be bullying me and peer pressuring me.
I just sent you the game. I just sent you the game.
I won't play it. I
Yeah, you
won't.
will.
Like here, gift for you. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
She good for that shit though.
She gonna play it too. Like, oh yeah, I got
she
the
is.
game. Let's
Right.
go.
I tell you,
Let's
look at me.
go.
Look at me. Look at me. Do not give me that game. I'm just saying, if it looks the same, I don't want it. I'm not
We
playing
gonna
it.
be playing it.
You gonna be mad as fuck. You gonna be mad. I don't want to make you mad. I love you too much.
We gonna be playing it for GWG game night. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's gonna be one of the games.
yeah, it gotta get played.
I don't know why she friends. She knows she playing it.
Right.
Anyway, rumor mill 2. Cyberpunk is getting a soft reboot.
For
Yes.
Soft re-release. Yeah.
Yeah,
For
so
what?
all the
Because
updates.
they fucked up. What do you mean for what?
The thing is, are you?
I
we
ain't gonna
talk about
say
what's
it like
funny
that.
is we said this. We said
Right.
this.
I mean, I don't even see how they were up for the awards. They were up for. I'm like, award for what?
Man, y'all, come on. It's
Right.
PC and Xbox Series X plays great. Okay, it plays great on those two platforms. I don't know about everybody else.
They got that doo doo.
I can't. The PlayStation 4 they still got it. No.
Is it even back on the PlayStation?
Well,
store?
yeah, it's
I
back
think
in the
they
store.
finally put it
I
back,
think it's back
yeah.
in the store. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
They
about to go
did.
Google that.
They was on timeout though.
For a
Yeah,
hot
they on
minute.
top. Yeah.
So a soft reboot, they mean like they want more money, or they just doing it?
No, we supposed to get an update for
Yes.
Yeah,
when
they've
they
been
do the-
patching. They've been patching.
for
patching,
not
y'all.
next gen consoles, current gen, because I'm tired of them framing it that way. This is the gen. We're in it. We just
Actually
don't have
played a
no
little bit of it
games.
too, and they patched it. Some stuff, it looks. I mean, you can tell some. It still got little things, but I'm ready for the next gen part.
Yeah,
so.
it's supposed to have all the tweaks and the bells and stuff that was, I want to say deleted, but the stuff that they fixed. And then with the current gen upgrade, it's all supposed to drop. There's no date for this. Don't look for it no time soon.
They're not dropping a date.
Like I said, this is just a rumor, and we're just putting it out there for you to be aware that they talking. So yeah, do with that knowledge with what you will.
All right.
All right, questions, ma'am.
All right. I want to thank everybody. I want to give a shout out to the Patreons out there. I see the list getting a little bit bigger. I see it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for supporting us. We should have something for y'all pretty soon. We ain't forget about y'all. Shout outs to Inferno, Jazzy Noob, CHAREECE, Lady Foxfire, Tomados, Tao, Pilo 318, Stitch, 6669 Bounty Barham. I know Jamaican Proud. I know who you is. And ATL. Let's start off with the questions. Abacal has a question. Before I even put the question, he had a question up here. What would you say about the rumor that Square Enix is not putting their Final Fantasy games on Xbox this gen, but will put them on PC? Think it's okay since Bethesda is an Xbox exclusive? ? I did hear about them not putting the game Final Fantasy games on Xbox. I think that's totally messed up because there's plenty of fans that have been holding it down, waiting for the Final Fantasy VII remake to come out on Xbox. They still haven't put it out there, even though they said they were. Bethesda, that's okay since Bethesda has Xbox.
They were saying, is it fair? Like they're trying to justify.
No, life ain't fair, bro.
Because of the fact that
no, it's not okay.
The biggest difference, I'm just gonna say this, because the biggest difference I see, Microsoft bought Bethesda.
Right.
Sony didn't buy Square Enix.
Right.
So I just all I'm saying.
That doesn't make sense to the fanboys, Delilah.
Yo, I'm tired of. I don't even.
Bethesda was a multi-platform developer. All of a sudden now they can't get past the fact that it is a single system. It's a first party studio now. They can't get past that fact. Square Enix, supposedly, and the key word here is supposedly, a multi.
They are. I can tell you, it's already. To me, this is already wrong because isn't Star Ocean released on Xbox? Didn't Square Enix make Star Ocean? So yes. They need to go start.
What it is because they have narrated. You know how we always say they move those goalposts. They have. The mainline Final Fantasies are not on Xbox. But I'm like, was they not on like Game Pass like all of last year? Like they rotated in and out. But anyway, and then I think people are upset because 14 is not on Xbox. And
14 is the MMO, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
14 is the MMO. Okay.
And I think the future one, 16 is supposed to not be coming to Xbox. But I'm like, look here, Sony grease them palms. Let them do what they do. Like they tell us, play it on your PC. I ain't trying to be mean in that, but
that's how I feel. Bet, yeah. Because I know that's how if Forspoken releases on PC, that's how I'm playing that. Mm-hmm. You know,
which there's some more footage getting released from that. I don't know if you saw it. Keep getting little trickles here and there.
I know they showed the UI finally and things like that. So. As that game gets closer and closer to release, I'll build more anticipation and excitement for it. At this point, I'm low key like tired of seeing it though. Like I don't. It's kind of like when they take the movies and they pump the preview after preview. You pretty much don't feel like you saw the movie. I'm starting to feel that with that game. So I just want them to kind of stop, pull it back, show what they need to show, but don't show too much. And I want to play it at this point. Bump it, you know.
I have another question from Other Zinc. You guys ready for that one? Question. Does Sony have any games yet? I'm asking for Rangy 4. Ooh. Horizon Forbidden West should be coming out next month.
Right.
That comes out next month?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who's going to be brave and try that for their PlayStation 4?
Yo, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to hold it down till I get to PS5.
I told you I'm taking my PS4 in today to trade that baby in, and then I'll be watching GameStop to see when they're gonna have a new drop for PS5.
But Boogie, I might have a PS5 for you, so don't do that yet.
Okay, let me know.
Gotcha.
I want digital though. I don't want the fat booty.
Oh,
I think all fat booties.
It's a disc drive.
No, I don't want the fat booty.
Yeah, I'm looking for the digital.
So you want the all digital one? Okay. The one that I got supposedly coming. It has a disc drive. So.
Okay. I have a question from Monica D. Question: do you know if the PlayStation VR2 can play non-VR games on it, like say a first-person shooter, regular PS5 games? I'm assuming.
What? They want to be able to play a non-VR game on PSVR.
Yes.
So you want to play a regular PlayStation game?
Yeah, VR.
Using the headset as a monitor? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, because you could do that. You could do that in VR. You
Yeah,
can put your
right.
computer monitor inside the VR headset.
Yeah, you can like watch YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, so maybe that's what they're asking.
Yeah, I don't know because I don't have VR, so I couldn't tell you. I can't answer that question.
I don't know, but I do know with my headset, I can play my Xbox games because I can do just that. I can pull the screen up in VR and play my Xbox games. I can, so I don't know if PlayStation can support the same feature or same thing, but if they can, cool. I just don't know if they
haven't
can.
Put out a lot of details yet.
Right.
It was just like how they normally do. We doing this. We'll tell you later about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Go ahead. What you were gonna say, Charisse?
No. Just me being, petty.
Because
I want to hear it.
I was gonna say in Quest. Well, I was gonna say this because it's just the top of my head. Like when I play Quest and how you have the screen, you can put yourself in the movie theater. Mm-hmm. You ever do that? You just kind of sit there. It's a big old screen, and you can play. That's all. I just want to say that because it's cool. Whatever.
So, other thing, I went to the Christopher Hart School of Typing. Bet I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that.
Wow, yeah.
He did me dirty.
Why he do you like that?
Because I couldn't type your question. Shit. I was trying to do multiple things at the same time. You gonna put me out there like that? I can type. Rangy 4, will Sony announce a SSD Pro? What you mean? I don't know. Is that legit? Or he bullshit with me?
Probably bullshit.
Next. Trolling.
All right. Next. Let me see. I do have a. Why do Mario, Rangy 4 asked a question, why do Mario games never go down in price? Because it's Mario?
Yeah, they don't have to.
Nintendo.
Yeah, they ain't got to.
Yeah, you don't. With cash cows, you rarely change anything with cash cows.
Right.
Nintendo games hardly ever go on sale. And it's, if never the digital ones, you can always, sometimes you catch the physical ones on sale on Amazon every once in a while.
It's like asking why Porsche price don't ever go down.
Or caviar.
The Porsche. They don't have to.
Okay. Rangy 4, will we ever see other things do a PS5 unboxing? I'm gonna answer that question for you. No. Monica, question: why are disc versions of games being cheaper or on sale, but not the digital access like Guardians of the Galaxy? $29.99 for this copy, but the digital price is regular. WTF? Dig costs less. Okay, Dig costs less to distribute. Because that's digital.
Yeah, it's weird. I've never understood it.
It's been like that.
Yeah, I never understood it.
Yeah, same. I never understood it, but it seems like they're on sale at different times, right?
Yeah.
You will catch digital games on sale.
Mm-hmm.
It's just at different times.
Yeah. Unless they got a publishing sale or a Steam sale. I mean,
Black Friday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably, you're not really going to get you're going to get 10-year-old games still costing $60. And I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah, and even still, you can possibly find the physical copy cheaper. Like, I just never understood. I mean, it costs less to distribute, so why is it more? That's always been a huge, deep down, I'm like, they do it because they can.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to tell them otherwise?
Yeah.
So.
All right. That was all the questions.
All right, then. Since that is all our questions for today, we're going to get ready to do our outros. That way we get up out of here and get some lunch.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to start with Lady.
Thank you, everybody that came through. Much love to everyone. Happy New Year's, chat. You could just catch me, streaming some games around my work schedule, which is Lady_Infamous 415. We are close to 1,500. We only need like 6. Come through, follow, and the description below is all our links, so y'all can hit us up. And thank y'all for being here. And we almost close to 200. We
gotta do something special.
We gotta do something special. So, y'all be easy. Y'all be easy this weekend.
Yes. All right. Next up is Miss Boogie.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming to listen to us on another Saturday. We appreciate everybody that comes through, y'all. Make sure you like and share out the stream, podcast and everything. We have a special guest coming up next week, so make sure you guys are here next week.
We have a guest. We got company coming next week.
Right. Best behavior, Rain, Others Inc. Looking at you. But yeah. I hope everybody has a beautiful week this week. Self-care is a must. Make sure that you wash your hands, wash your ass, and wear your mask over your nose. Right here. Oh, just that way. That's it.
And Miss DELILAH.
Yes, as the lady said, thank you all for rocking out with us this afternoon on the East Coast, morning on the West Coast. Sorry for a lot of the rambling. I'm tired. I was drinking energy drink to try to help me get pepped up, but that didn't work that much. So yeah, sorry for the rambling. But thanks everyone, and we'll catch you all next week.
All right, everybody. And it's your girl CHAREECE here. I just want to say thank you for coming through. We hope your winter vacation was awesome and that, Santa brought you whatever you wanted, or Santa's yourself. It'd be like that sometimes. But yes, make sure to, get those wins this weekend. Tell somebody you love them. Eat some good food. Just be nice to people. You don't know what everybody's going through, so just try to be nice to them. But yes.